All right, another celebration now. All week long, we have had the privilege of sitting next to Bob as we congratulate him on 30 years here at NBC Connecticut.
Yeah, and Bob, we know that you are an extraordinary meteorologist. So many people know that. But we also want to point out the selfless work that you do when you leave this building.
Good morning. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Bob Maxon.
Bob Maxon. He's likely one of the first voices that you hear in the morning after you turn on your TV. But aside from making sure that you're prepared for the day's weather, he's a true inspiration for so many. That's because when that red studio light goes off, his internal light is still beaming, and it's powered by pure dedication to community involvement. It would take hours to truly dive into the many organizations and events that Bob has been a part of over the now 3 decades he's spent at NBC Connecticut. So we'll narrow it down to a few, in no order, because if you know Bob, you know his love for others and organizations is spread out evenly. He's a longtime supporter of the blood drive, not only giving his time to MC, but also giving the very thing that the drive asks you to give.
This will be numbers 74 and 75 as far as pints go, so it feels good.
He's gifted his time to Gifts of Love, which helps people experiencing a short-term financial crisis return to self-sufficiency.
We just appreciate your key role in making our golf tournament a success for the last several years.
Hospitals for Special Care is another organization that holds a special place in Bob's heart. It provides medical treatment for complex rehabilitation and chronic disease for both children and adults.
Bob is just an MC extraordinaire, and we're so grateful and thankful for all of the support he provides to us every year.
Bob is a well-known face at Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Connecticut, which supports the American Cancer Society, and he has supported Special Olympics Connecticut for many years. He emceed the opening ceremony for the Winter Special Olympic Games in 2022 and participated in their golf event and fundraiser in 2024. Bob does not look for the spotlight, and when it finds him, he's quick to shine it in someone else's direction. He's more than a trusted meteorologist. He's a devoted member of the community you can always count on.
Ah, I love it.
Thank you, Eddie.
I like the slow motion at the end. It slows you down.
I was thinking he was going to fix his pocket square there. He was going for the mic, the pocket
I do that
square.
often. It's not a message to my wife, okay? I just hated crooked pocket square. No, that's beautiful. And, you know, my time, I think the one thing that jumps off the screen right there is that my time with Making Strides Against Breast Cancer really is just an effort with the American Cancer Society. Mm-hmm. I think, as you may or may not know, I lost both of my parents before my 30th birthday to cancer. So I make that a very special effort to be part of that. And that also ties into the Red Cross, because cancer patients need blood transfusions all the time.
Yes.
So if I can give 2 pints, you know, or double, they call it a double red. There's reasons behind my efforts, right?
You honor their legacy every single day by the impact that you make in the community. And it's one of the things that I first heard about you when I started working here. They were like, Bob's probably at an event somewhere. He's probably hosting something. He's probably volunteering. He's giving back. And I've seen it over the 10 years that I've known you.
As any member of society, it's one of the easiest things you can do. Yeah. Really, helping others is not hard, right? Mm-hmm. Every little bit you do helps in some way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the way I've just kind of like to live my life.
Mm-hmm. When you pay attention to someone, you really can see who they are. So I just want to say, like, when I wrote that story a week ago, and I didn't know that you were going to say all week long, I hate the spotlight. But in that story, I put, because I knew you don't like the spotlight.
I really do. And one other thing about the Hospital for Special Care, it's the Yvonne Lendl Sports Adaptive Sports Camp and the incredible family, the Slifkas in West Hartford. If you had Yvonne Lendl on, we would need the 7-second delay. He is a comedic genius for someone who has always struggled with the English language because he's of Czechoslovakian descent. But Yvonne Lendl's hilarious, and it would have been a stand-up routine. He's really something. But I thank him for his give back to the community as well. See, I deflected.
You sure did.